Ladies and gentlemen, this is EB2K. Put your screen on full view. Please put your screen on full view. Well, it's been mighty quiet these days from the camp of the lead attorney. Yesterday, I called him out on some foul things that he has been doing on his YouTube channel, and I also revealed his real name and his real status in the field of law. I revealed that the lead attorney is not in fact a lead attorney, but he is a follower or a do-boy for other bigger attorneys. He left his profession at being an attorney not because he was balling out in money and that led him to an early retirement. Oh, no. No. The lead attorney left the law field because the law field left him. And YouTube became a form of refuge, if you will, for his lost soul. Yesterday, when I revealed that the lead attorney's real name is Jameson Corey Campbell with the nickname of Jamie, everything went kind of quiet over on his YouTube page, especially when I revealed that Jamie retired as a 40-something-year-old associate and never was a lead attorney at all in real life, just on YouTube. Yes, it has been very, very quiet from Jamie these days. I suspect that after I reveal more right now in this video, today will be just the same. In this video premiere, we will first listen to an audio clip of the lead attorney being interviewed by the YouTuber nique. It is in this audio clip that he claims he is doing so well on YouTube and tries to convince nique to buy one of his tutorials for $500. Now, Nick just laughs at this request because she obviously can peep game just like I can. The lead attorney has one good month of YouTube success in the month of December of last year, but has the mitigated gall to talk down to Nick and Night like she ain't shit, when Nick and Night is in fact a long-time vet in the game and well respected by her peers for what she does. Now, the lead attorney is a fly-by-night hustle man, and I will show you more right now to prove my point. Well, all right, y'all. Get your flashlight and put on your socks. We about to go wake up the lead attorney, and I never want him to see us coming. This is EB2K. Let's get it.
Here's the thing, though. The biggest criticism, and I have Patreon. I've had it for 5 months or something like that. Guys, if you're YouTubers, start a Patreon. I lost so much money by not starting that thing. It's a way to get some money, to be honest.
I need to start me a Patreon. I don't know what I've been waiting on. I don't have.
How long have you been on YouTube?
I think this is going on 5 years.
You've been on 5 years and you don't have a Patreon.
No, because I always think like,
Nick, you need to join my course, man. I don't know what you're doing. So
I'm not paying for your course. I'm not doing it.
Listen, that's short-term thinking, though, guys. Listen, I teach you how to make money.
I feel like the course, I don't know.
I'm probably this month, I'm probably going to get like $110,000 this month from YouTube from everything.
You though, but that's you. The thing
Nick, I got 100,000 subscribers, man. You've been on here so long, like you should be killing it. You just got to know how to do it.
The difference with you versus other content creators.
I ain't talking about other content creators. I'm talking about you.
Okay, but what I'm saying,
you are talented.
What I'm saying is the CPM rates for yours versus the CPM rates for a gossip channel is going to be totally different.
That's true.
The audience is going to be totally different. You over on your page, you got girls ready to throw their panties through the super chat, okay? I can see in the comments, they be trying to throw their panties over the super chat. So, I mean, it's just different. And then on top of that, you had like big cosigns from like big YouTubers. I ain't never got no cosign from no goddamn body.
But listen, you got so many subs. You got so much experience. I think your studio is absolutely beautiful. I've seen a lot of studios. People join my Patreon when they want to learn how to do YouTube. So I do channel reviews and I look at their channel. and most of their studios are trash. When I saw your studio, I was like, man, that's so awesome and so creative. I thought it was super, super creative studio. You could be making a lot of money. You just gotta, most people who've been on 3 years, 4 years, 5 years, they just don't know what to do, right? And it's so funny, Nick. You could easily be making $30, $40, $50, $60,000 a month, but you're like, no, I don't want to spend $350. And that's our listen. That's our thinking. That's black person's thinking. Oh, I don't want to make $50,000 a month because I don't want to spend $300.
No,
it's like, come on, Nick. Come on.
That's not it. First of all, you said on your page, you said that I don't teach you how to do posts. I teach you how to just stream live. Now, a lot of people, they are not able to hold an audience on live, no matter what.
I'm talking about a lot of people, Nick. I'm talking about you. I'm talking about you. Don't you live stream?
I'm not about to play with the lead attorney tonight. I'm not about to play with him tonight because
guys, listen, start a GoFundMe for Neek's course. It's $350. She don't want to pay the
not even one-on-one with the people. You just giving them a freaking catalog or whatever.
Neek, listen, my one-on-ones, they cost $350. You can set them up on my website. It's for an hour, it's $350. Do you know how long my course is? It's 15 hours, Neek.
I'm not about
15 hours. All right, listen, don't pay the $350, but then when you're looking for these big YouTube checks, you know where they at. Who knows?
I got 5 on it, Neek.
All right, shout out to y'all help your girl Neek out, man. Y'all show us some love.
He over here selling people on a dream, child. Okay. He over here selling y'all on a dream now, child. He over here selling.
How is it a dream if I'm doing it, guys?
Because your channel is not it. Okay.
I showed my analytics. It's not just me talking, guys. I showed it.
You showed your analytics of December. Now
No. I showed them when I had 10,000 subscribers. I showed them when I had 25,000 subscribers. When I had 25,000 subscribers, I was making 10 grand a month. I showed it. I showed it when I had 50,000 subscribers. That was 20 grand a month. And I showed it when I had 100,000 subscribers. That was 51.
How consistent was it though? Because we could get a good check, but was it consistent?
Neek, it's not me cherry picking because I said I was going to show my subscribers at 10, which I did, 25, which I did, 50, which I did, and 100, which I did. That's not cherry picking. I laid this plan out a year ago. 10, 25, 50, and 100. Where did I get this, by the way? From white folks. Shout out to Tasha K. They do this a lot on the white folks side of YouTube. I was like, why is black people always hiding our numbers? We don't like to talk about money. That's why we ain't got shit, right? Why don't we talk about this? Why don't we tell how much we're making as YouTubers so other people can come in? You can't say I cherry pick my numbers, Neek, when I said I was going to do it at 10, 25, 50, and 100, and I did it at 10, 25, 50, and 100.
I'm not necessarily saying that you cherry pick the numbers. I'm just saying, I don't know.
Exactly. You don't know. Exactly.
I'm just saying.
Listen, and you should give me some credit because you know that on the black side of YouTube, we don't really show our analytics like that.
Right.
You know that for a fact.
But you showing your analytics is going to help you get paid.
Well, why is it that it's all black folks like, oh, you need to help everybody for free. Like,
No, I'm not saying help them for free. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying
I'm going to get paid.
It's a benefit to you showing it. That's all I'm saying. I'm not saying that it's
Neek, what was the benefit of me showing my analytics when I had 10,000 subscribers? I want to hear
later in life that you're going to.
Okay. Later in life. Later in life.
You've been setting this up.
It was the long game, huh? I was setting up.
The long game, yes.
What state are you in, Nick?
I'm in Cali.
Cali, damn, that's a long way away. That's a long way. Did you grow up there?
Yeah, born and raised.
What part of Cali?
I'm an hour outside of Los Angeles.
You don't ever think about moving? Everybody's moving out of that damn state. Taxes and all this, your government's all trash. You ever thought about coming to Atlanta? All the YouTubers are in Atlanta. Did you know that? We got a
I don't
gang of
know
them.
about all of them.
Tasha K, your
I don't wanna
boy
be
Kevin
next to her.
Samuels,
I don't want to be next to him.
AMS. You might not know who AMS is.
No,
The
strategy.
Star Report.
Oh, the Star is cool.
Everybody is down here in Atlanta.
But you said it like they're collaborating YouTubers. They don't collab. So.
We can. We're right here. We all in the same city. Your boy Tommy Sotomayor. You like Tommy?
No.
You should think about moving over here.
No.
All the
YouTubers is coming to Cali. What do you mean?
No one is coming. Everybody from Cali is moving to Texas and is moving to Vegas.
To Vegas and LA. A lot of YouTubers are coming to LA. Do you ever come to LA?
Like coming to LA? Not to live.
No, to visit.
I've never been to LA. The furthest I play a lot of poker, at least I used to. So the furthest I've been is Vegas.
Well, you should come to LA.
So you live in LA?
I live an hour from LA.
What's the name of the place that you live? And I don't want to die. We'll talk about that later.
I ain't trying to tell these folks my business.
Yeah, so your girl Tasha K, man, she in trouble. But, she know how to make that money on YouTube. I think she got this $4 million. I really do. Oh, well, let me say this. She's going to appeal, and then she might appeal again. So she's at least going to get a year and a half. If she keeps going on YouTube and she has made no indication of stopping, she can get that money up hopefully she got some savings. She might have to sell some stuff. She can get $4 million.
I mean, she said that she got it. So she got it. I believe that she got it. She said she got it. So she don't need to appeal. She just need to write the check and give them the money. She said she got it.
Yeah, I don't know if she got it like that. She gonna have it in a year, but I don't know.
That's what she said. She said she got it. She said, I got the money. I got it. Ask you guys questions again. I did not see the questions, and it's going to be hard for me to scroll up because I was laughing at the lead attorney at this damn course, child. Hold on. Let me see if I can find
$350. I swear, black folks, man. I ain't even gonna hold it against you,
I'm black. I'm skeptical. I done grew up in these streets. I'd be
oh my God.
I'd be skeptical of some things, child.
That's why I show my analytics, because sometimes you got to see it to believe it.
I be thinking everything is
That's why we can't get nowhere.
This is EB2K. Okay, please put your screen on full view. Please put your screen on full view. Now, what you see on screen now is the YouTube stats summary, user statistics for the lead attorney from the period of January 19th through February the 1st. It is 2 weeks. It starts on, January the 19th all the way to present day, the most recent day, February the 1st, yesterday. So it shows the number of new subscribers as well as video views and estimated earnings by date. This shows the number of the increase in subs, the video views, and estimated earnings by date. The source of this is socialblade.com. And as I mentioned in the previous video, I have proved that socialblade.com is accurate in its numbers, especially when it comes to the number of subs and views and its estimates. The only purpose of estimate earnings is to put you in the ballpark, and SocialBlade does that. Their earnings is based on advertisement dollars, nothing else. Just the estimate of advertisement dollars paid by AdSense. Okay. Now let's look at the left side of this screen, and it shows you the column subscribers. Okay. If you can see, it shows 1,000 subscribers or 2,000. So, Social Blade shows every 1,000 new subs. So it doesn't show the number until you reach 1,000. So this is not a situation in which he gets clean. He gets 1,000 subs this day and 2,000 this day. No, that's not the case. This is just the way the Social Blade choose to report it. They report new subs by thousands. Okay. All right, so if you look at that column under subs, you see the number of new subs per day for the lead attorney. And like I said, Social Play does it by thousands. But here's something I want you to take a look at. These are 14 days, right? Look at the top 7 days versus the bottom 7 days, okay? Notice that he is getting more subs starting around the January 19th and going forward. But then as you get closer and closer to the present day, you see that there's a drop in the number of subs, okay? He is gaining subs throughout the whole period, but he is gaining much more at the very part of this period than the bottom. If you take the first 7 days, that you see here on screen, the lead attorney gained 9,000 new subs, okay? And that's a pretty good return because these are the days of the trial, the first days of the trial. But if you look at the second 7 days, okay, that's starting, I think it's starting on Wednesday, the 26th. Yeah, since Wednesday the 26th, which was last week, he only gained 4,000 subs, all right? Which means that even though he may be growing, he is growing slower than what he did the 7 days prior. I would suspect that these current days that we're in, he has people subbing, but he has people unsubbing at the same time. And that's why his net growth is lower in the second part of this period. Now, let me tell you the reason why he is getting less subs on the second part of this period. If you look at when that date starts around the 26th of last week, that starts the period in which a couple of things happen. If you looked at his lives starting around the 26th, that's when the lead attorney was saying a whole bunch of stupid shit. Okay? He was saying a whole bunch. I couldn't figure out if he was a comedian or a damn attorney. And I'm going to tell you why. This was the same period in which, during his review, he claimed that he was in an elevator with Cardi B and they both was eyeing each other. Okay? Now, Cardi B is married to Offset, but he thought it would be relevant for his trial review to tell us that he was in an elevator with Cardi B and both of them were eyeing each other down. Okay, lead. Okay. And there's another part during that period where he talked about how he was impressed that Tasha K was not cooperating in a cross-examination. What? When he said that, I was scratching my head. Because number one, if you are an attorney, you're supposed to have respect for the law and due process. So why would you be impressed that Tasha K was not cooperating and was messing up a cross-examination? And especially when nothing was gained from that. At that point, I was questioning, is he really an attorney? Because why would he be impressed by that? There's something that goes against being lawful. And then even beyond that, so she messed up across the what did she gain from that? Nothing. So why would you point that out, something that you thought was impressive? A guerrilla tactic. You said that was a guerrilla tactic, right? But it was a guerrilla tactic that brought no returns. At the end of the day, that didn't change the dynamics of the case. So that was weird to me. And I suspect a lot of people I heard that too and decided, like, man, this dude is weird. And unsubscribed. So I think that's what's going on there too. And another thing that happened during this period is the interview with Nick and Nite that failed miserably. I know a lot of people saw that interview and saw your behavior. Was you just talking down to Nick and Nite like she wasn't nobody. And she's a vet in this game. And then you was trying to run a guilt trip on her because she didn't want to buy your tutorial. Listen, a lot of people who watched it, they just shook their head and decided to go on and just unsubscribe from you. So I think a little bit of that is going on. And then here I come. Ebony Man 2K. Oh, here come Ebony Man. Calling you out on some things. And I ain't heard from you. We ain't heard from you in like 3 or 4 days, bruh. I literally came out of nowhere and snatched your lunch money, and you ain't said shit. So anyway, this last part of this period, the second half, is a combination of things going on that probably caused people to unsubscribe to the lead attorney. And that's why you see a gain of 9,000 subs on the first 7 days, but then only 4,000 subs gained on the second 7 days of this period. Okay? Now, one more thing I wanted to point out. I want you to look at the last row at the bottom of the page. It shows you the numbers of the last 30 days for the YouTube channel for the lead attorney in terms of statistics. Do y'all remember this dude said that in January he expect that he's going to have $100,000 and something thousand dollars. I think it's $110,000 in revenue. Okay, I find that to be quite peculiar, because if you look at these numbers down here, the last 30 days, which would have basically been the month of January, he only gained 20,000 subs, which is less than the 36 he gained in the month of December. Okay. Then he has 1.7 million views, which is less than the 2.8, 2.9 million or whatever he had in December of last year. Now, with the numbers he had in December, what he gained, what, $50-some thousand? So I'm trying to figure out how he expected twice as much revenue with less subs and less views in January. Okay. Oops. Jamie, you got some explaining to do. All right. We about to get into it and get involved. Let's go. Well, all right. Look on the screen now, ladies and gentlemen. This is a little something may tickle your fancy, because I know it tickled mine. What we see here is two graphs. One is the monthly gain video views for the lead attorney, and below that is the monthly gain subscribers for the lead attorney. It shows a monthly tracking from November of 2020 all the way to present day. Okay. Now, when I look at these graphs, it tells a story, and I kind of wonder or want to know if you see the story that I see. The story that I see is that for the most part, the lead attorney has been flat for the majority of the time he's been YouTubing, and just recently, and I'm talking about December of last year, recently gained some form of success. Right? You can see the uptick in his activity in the number of views and number of subs starting around December of last year. Right? Because if you look at the periods before that, it's, especially the number of views, his views was pretty much par for the course. They were par for the course. His subs were not, they were inclining a little bit, but his big incline in both subs and views was around December of last year. Right? So now I'm like, okay, let me get this straight. I want to make sure I ain't crazy. So he's promoting this consultation or whatever to new YouTubers with a success rate of a month. Is there, am I missing something? He was really successful only a month. He keeps bragging about, he said he makes $50,000 a month. That's a lie. He made $50,000 in the month of December. Because if you look at the months prior to December, he ain't making no $50,000 a month. So he's being disingenuous saying that he makes $50,000 a month. And that's justifiable for him to be talking shit to Nick at night on why he should tell her how to make money. What? Bruh, you had one good month and you think you're in a position to tell somebody how to make money? Well, you only did it good 1 month in December. What are we doing? What are we talking about? And y'all, listen, here is the gag of it all. In that interview with Nick and Nite a couple of days ago, he said he expected more money in January at a tune of $110,000. What? What? Bruh, if you had less views and you had less subs in January, how you expect to make more money in January than you did in December? You can see on this graph right here the dip down. Bro, you tipped up and then you tipped right back down. This is like Jay-Z's song, grand opening, grand closing, bro. You came out in a bang, but you're going out in a bang. Jamie, you got some explaining to do, bro. You need to run them January numbers. You were so quick to show us them past numbers, especially the number in December. You screenshotted the numbers of December like you did it. Okay. Now, if you really about it, right, and you consistent, show us, run them numbers for January. Show the numbers from January. Because you said you're going to make 110, right? Well, let's see what happened. Let's see if you got that 110. I don't think you did. Because the number I see, your statistics as far as your views and subs, does not reflect more money. It reflects less. So how about you run them numbers in January? Do y'all think he gonna run them, y'all? Do y'all think he gonna run them numbers for January? After he done bragged about what he think he gonna make. And he did it so smugly. Nick. You know what? For January, I'm expecting, maybe 100, 105, 110, 110,000. Okay. Really? Run them numbers then, bro. Show us that 110 you said you was going to get. I don't think you got it. I'm calling you out right now. And everybody else who's listening to this video, go back to Jamie, a.k.a. the lead attorney, and say, hey, bro, you said you was going to make 110,000 in January. Where they at? Show us the numbers. And let me tell you right now, Jamie, I don't want no excuses. I don't want you to show us no fake-ass copy-paste Fugazi number. I don't want you to do that. I don't want you to come back and say it's Social Blade fault. Social Blade numbers wrong. No, that's a lie. I already showed you where their numbers are accurate. You can't play that game. And you can't say I don't know what I'm talking about. Bruh, I am from a global top-tier management consulting firm with Fortune 500 clients. I know my shit. I know my shit. So you can't say I don't know what I'm talking about. And plus, I got a YouTube channel that I use for shits and giggles. But I know everything about YouTube, for the most part, as a YouTuber. So I know what I'm talking about as a YouTuber, and I know how to look at information and make solid conclusions. And my conclusion right now is that you're full of shit and you're a fraud. And I ain't bite my tongue. And I want you to come back on YouTube and prove me wrong. I dare you. I dare you. And last thing, Jamie, do not play no victim, bro. Don't play no victim. You the one talking shit now. Do not play no victim with us. Don't say, oh, you just trying to pull a brother man down. No, man. No. All folks ain't kin folks. And we raising our eyebrow against you. Because I can make the argument that you doing us wrong by portraying to be something that you ain't. You being unprofessional and you not being above board in your dealings. And that's in an attempt to pull wool over our eyes. So the argument is you the one doing us wrong. We the victims. You ain't no victim. You ain't no victim at all. It pissed me off the way you was talking to Nick at night like she wasn't shit. And you got 1 month of damn success, bro. And then the 1 month of success has been short-lived. Nigga, you already going down. You already going down in January. If I'm lying, Jamie, lead attorney, whatever you call yourself, if I'm lying, Show me I'm lying. Put that real January number up and say, nigga, you lied. I bet you can't do it. You can't do it. So I'm saying you lying, nigga. I'm saying you lying. Now prove me wrong. This is EB2K. So my baby girl Shakira and I was laying in the bed pillow talking. We were chatting about some popular YouTubers, and she wanted to know my opinion on the YouTuber, The Lead Attorney. Shakira claims she loves looking at me when I speak because she loves my mind and the way that I think. Well, of course, I responded in kind, just to tickle her fancy, and I did it in true comedic EB2K form. I said, baby girl, when I see the lead attorney speak, sometimes I want to punch him right in that fake smile, especially when he laughs. But then sometimes he does tell good, funny stories that makes me want to go drink a beer with him. So, listen, I'm on the fence when it comes to how I feel about the lead attorney. Well, recently I've been having concerns about this character, the lead attorney. Some of his actions lately, especially during the Tasha K. Cardi B trial, has made me raise my eyebrows. There has been times that he has flip-flopped on his support for Tasha K, and some of his reasoning has been questionable. For instance, on one of his court reviews, he reveled at how Tasha K was not cooperating during cross-examination as if it was a successful guerrilla warfare tactic. Now, I was taken aback because I could not understand how an attorney who should have love and respect for the law would find these tactics to be redeeming and applauded. Now, there were two other instances where he claimed that Tasha K was eyeing him upon entry into the court, and also how he and Cardi B eyed each other down in a court elevator. Now, Tasha K and Cardi B are both two married women, and for him to tell this story openly in public shows his disregard for marriage and his lack of respect for Offset and Mr. Kibi. Furthermore, I have learned about other instances of disrespect put on the two YouTubers, Sweet Pea Diaries and Nick and Nite. In both of these cases, in dealing with these two YouTubers, he came across to them as smug, messy, immature, and acting like an overgrown child. Now, after I did a quick research on him, I found out the lead attorney's real name. I found out the truth about him and who it really is in these Atlanta streets. So listen, ladies and gentlemen, lay back and relax and listen to my findings on the lead attorney, because you are going to be shocked. Let's get it. Now, what you see on screen now is the trademark information for the name the lead attorney. This shows you proof on how serious the lead attorney is in pursuing this name and also keeping up this persona as the lead attorney. Okay. If you look on screen, I'll read the bottom part of it. It shows you the description of this name, the lead attorney, and the trademark information that he's pursuing. It says the lead attorney trademark is used in the following business and includes education services, namely providing online videos in the field of family law and current events, personal coaching service in the field of family law matters, providing online non-downloadable videos in the field of family law and current events. That sounds like a word salad. I find that description to be interesting based upon my experiences with his YouTube channel, but I digress. Let's move forward. You know, when I do presentations for clients, I like to have what I would call an executive summary or a one-pager. A one-pager is something that you can pull away from the document and you can tell the whole story. This is that page. This is that page. If you look on the screen right now, there's a picture of the lead attorney. And you know, he likes to call himself the lead attorney. And he says from time to time in a lot of his live videos, he describes his lawyer profession as a high asset divorce attorney. Okay. He has said on a numerous times that in his field, he is a high asset divorce attorney. Okay. But here's the thing. I know high asset divorce attorneys. And guess what? They don't call themselves that. When you are someone who has high clientele, it shows. I know no attorney. My sister is an attorney. She deals with high-end clients. She never says she is a high-end client attorney. But why would she need to do that when it already shows that she deals with high-end client attorneys? As a matter of fact, those type of people, they seek you. You don't even have to say it. They already know your reputation. So when the lead attorney also calls himself a high asset divorce attorney, I giggle a little bit because I know that is a term that doesn't even need to be described if you really are one. So anyway, it seems like the lead attorney also likes calling himself a high asset divorce attorney. Well, here's the problem. That's not what he's called in his profession among his peers. The lead attorney's real name is Mr. Jameson Campbell, nicknamed Jamie, middle name Corey. And he is considered by other lawyers as an associate. Now, if you don't know what an associate is an attorney that pretty much is just out of law school and has very little experience. An associate attorney is an attorney that sits in a law office and a partner comes around, taps them on the shoulder, and assigns them projects or cases. When my sister graduated from law school, she was an associate, right? She worked for a law firm, and she would wait for her boss to give her cases to work on. Because she had no pull, she had no relationship. She was not a big dog at the time. But over time, because she was so good at her work, clients sought her. They heard about her working on certain cases. And so clients came to her and said, I would like for you to work on my case. She had grown out of the role of being an associate. She now had approached the role of being a partner, where she could then go to her partner and say, I have a client who wants to bring us a case. Let's work out a deal where you get a split of it and I keep a split. That's how you move away from associate to a partner. And if you're really good and if you're really about it, you could leave and start your own firm and have your own clients. Typically, that's what happens when you're good. So here we are. Jameson Campbell is in his mid-40s. Now, he said he recently retired recently ago, maybe 2 or 3 years. So let's say he was in his early 40s. And you mean to tell me in his early 40s he was still an associate? There's no record of him being a partner. He worked for the Seaman law firm. It did not indicate anywhere on that on their profile that Jameson Campbell was a partner in the firm. The last title he had at that firm was associate. So correct me if I'm wrong, but this shows that the lead attorney, whose real name is Jameson Campbell, was a 40-some-year-old associate. But he speaks as if he was some big dog. He is a high asset divorce attorney. Oh, really? How are you a high asset divorce attorney, but your title is an associate? That don't even go together. And let's look at your bio and let's see what it says. And let's see if it is reflective of someone who has high-end clients. So your title is associate, right? And your practice area is actually family law. And your bio reads as follows. An Atlanta native, Jameson received his Juris Doctorate from the University of Georgia Law School, and he was admitted to the Georgia Bar in 2002. He has practiced in the area of family law throughout his career, advocating aggressively for his clients in divorces, child support, modifications, and child custody matters. He also served as a court-appointed guardian ad litem for a number of years in juvenile courts across the state of Georgia. He has an extensive background in alternative dispute resolution and is a registered mediator in the areas of domestic relations. Jameson is fluent in Spanish, and when he is not advocating on behalf of his clients, he enjoys international travel, tennis, and chess. Okay. So that means you are a regular family law attorney at that time. This description in your bio does not speak of someone who deals with high-end clients. Now, you may have some cases that were high-end clients, but to describe yourself in the past as a high-asset divorce attorney is being disingenuous. Because if you were a high-asset divorce attorney making big-time money, you would not be this excited about YouTube. Because the money you make in YouTube could be come and go. And the rate and the level of the money you make, you would have already been making it as a high-asset divorce attorney. Yeah, that part. Okay, let's keep it moving. Well, all right, y'all, here you go. This is the home of the lead attorney. Yep, the lead attorney, aka high asset divorce lawyer. Okay, listen, this house is 99% siding with about 35 bricks in the front. This is not the house of a lead attorney, of a lead attorney. This is not the house of a high asset divorce attorney either. This is a house of an associate that just graduated from law school. This is similar to the house I bought when I graduated from college. It's like a starter home. Listen. Apparently, the lead attorney graduated from law school in his mid-20s, but he never grew up. The lead attorney is like Peter Pan. He has the mentality of a young guy, and maybe this is the reason why, in some of his lives and some of the stories and jokes that he tells, that he sounds so immature. You're a 40-something-year-old man bragging about getting eyed down by Tasha K and Cardi B in the elevator. That sounds like something a 26-year-old would say. So now the dots are connecting in regards to this so-called lead attorney. It's reflected in his behavior. It is reflected in some of the things that he says. It is reflected on how he talks about women. And it is also reflective in the house that he owns, that the lead attorney is young at mind. The lead attorney is young at mind. The lead attorney is a 40-some-year-old child. And his house shows that. Oh, and by the way, the source for the ownership of this home was provided by a county tax assessor's office. It is a county in Metro Atlanta. And also this picture is provided by Zillow.com. This is EB2K. Please put your screen on full view. Please put your screen on full view. Okay, on your screen now is a screenshot of the web page that the lead attorney put up on his website, on his YouTube channel, a couple of days ago. He wanted to showcase or reflect how much money he made at certain levels. And in this particular situation, he wanted to reflect how much money he made when he reached over 100,000 subscribers. The actual number, as you can see on the far right, is 131,325 subscribers. And it is from the period December 1st through the 31st. He wanted to show for that month at that level of subs how well he did in terms of revenue. There are some other numbers on this page. I'm going to go ahead and assume that these numbers are correct and there's nothing fugazi going on. So we're going to go with what he is showing. Now, the biggest thing that he's showing on this web page, and this is coming from his YouTube panel that he has. The panel is like the back door information of your YouTube channel, and it's different variations of showing how well that you're performing on your YouTube channel and certain statistics, data, and whatnot. It's called YouTube Studio. I have this for my channel as well. So I'm familiar with some of the things that he's showing, in his video. But I want to point out a few things that I think he may have either the lead attorney is being disingenuous or he's being misinformed. Either way, I'm going to go ahead and clear things up in this video. I'm going to point a couple of things out to you. Okay. All right. So first, you see on the right side of the page, it says your estimated revenue. So the lead attorney wanted to show that at the level of 131,000 subs in the period of December 1st through the 31st, 2021, that in that period he made $51,000, $471.92. Okay. One thing he mentioned that I did not like is that he indicated that the source, the website, socialblade.com was incorrect. Listen, I keep hearing this from different people. I've worked with those numbers at socialblade.com. Socialblade.com is a partner of YouTube. They literally have a linked up database. As numbers update with YouTube, it goes directly to this third party, Social Blade. So the number of views and also the number of subs are accurate. It's almost as if it's YouTube's number. So there is no question about it that Social Blade is accurate in terms of definitely views and subs. Now, so what Social Blade does is take the subs and views, but they also project revenue. Now, a lot of people make argue, oh, well, they project revenue. That could be off. Well, it depends on what you're using it for, okay? As the Sweet Pea Diaries indicated in her videos, that listen, when Social Blade estimates revenue, they are only talking about advertisement dollars only from AdSense. It is only an estimate that gets you in the ballpark, okay? There's no way that Social Blade can be directly accurate on that number because it is an estimate. Now, listen, there is no estimating with views and subs. That number, it is what it is. And Sweet Pea Diaries said that. She said that, listen, views and subs, that we're not going to argue that because that ain't nothing but a number that comes directly from a database. Social Blade updates their views and sub counts in real time. So there's no arguing with that. And she said that, okay, when you estimate a revenue, it is a range because they know that every YouTuber is different in terms of how they make their money. So she realizes and said over and over again that the estimated earnings coming from Social Blade is an estimate and it only gets you in the ballpark, okay? So, and I agree with her in that regards. But this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to do Sweet Pea Diaries and also the leader. I'm going to do y'all one better. I'm going to do y'all one better. I appreciate the way that you guys got us here before, but I'm gonna go ahead and take it to another level. And this is how I'm gonna walk you through it. All the listeners out there, listen, and also listen very carefully how I'm gonna break this down to you. Okay. So let's take the lead attorney's number, for example. So he says that his report from YouTube, he makes $51,000, $471.92 during the period of December 1 through 31st. And at that time, he had over 130 subs. So this is what he's not pointing out to you. This number right here, this $51,471.92, what he's not telling you is that this is an overall revenue number coming from YouTube that is broken out between ad dollars and super chats. The number that is shown on Social Blade is just ad dollars. So you can't say that super chat is wrong because we're talking about apples and oranges. The estimated number you see on Social Blade is just ad revenue from AdSense. The number that the lead attorney is showing you with the 52,000, that's ad revenue plus super chats. He is not telling you that. And I'm not for sure if the lead attorney is not telling you that on purpose, or maybe he don't even know. Well, if he doesn't know, he's going to learn today. He's going to learn today. You see up at the top right here in this menu, overview, reach, engagement, audience, revenue. All the lead attorney had to do is click on revenue. That's all he had to do was click on revenue. And if he clicked on revenue and then scrolled down to the bottom of a page, it would have brought him to this page right here. It scrolled down to the bottom. It would have said revenue sources, right? And you can see on my page where I did show the numbers because I didn't want to show my numbers as right, but you can see by the bar that my overall revenue earned for the last 20 days has two parts to it. One part is ad revenue, which is the same number that Social Blade has, but then there's another part, transaction revenue. There's two parts to overall revenue. So that number that he showed is a big number, but it has two parts in it. One is ads, one is transaction. And the trend, if you keep scrolling down, you'll see that transaction revenue is super chats. So he's bragging about a number that has two parts in it, but he's not telling you the two parts. The two parts is ad revenue and super chats. And here's where he's being reckless with this. If that overall number is ads and also super chats, you cannot really endorse or reflect that number for a person starting off. Because a person starting off has to get to a certain level to even be approved to get super chats. And here you are bragging about a number that's heavy on super chat. Listen, I believe your super chats is probably, well, first of all, I'm going to do a detailed analysis of your super chats. I'm going to tell you how much you make on super chats. The lead attorney, I'm going to tell you how much you make on super chats and show you that your overall payment every month is super chat heavy. And a person starting off is not even in a position to get super chats. And furthermore, here's the big thing you need to consider. Getting super chats, you have to have a big time personality to do something on video to get people to send you hundreds of dollars and $50 and $20 and $5. You got to be an entertainer to do that. mostly every average Jane and average Joe don't even have the skill sets to do that. So you endorsing a number that you know that you gotta be a certain type of person to even get lead attorney. First of all, you have a fake smile, right? Cheshire cat grin. Then you have the personality of a used car salesman, right? You have a personality of a used car salesman. I would make an argument that you're more of a salesman than an attorney. But I would cover my reasoning for saying that later. But it is clear you are a salesman. So with your salesman personality and the way you talk, kind of have like a fake personality, if you will, you are good at selling. I would give you that. You are good at selling. So yes, you have a big number coming in the month of December last year. But that number is heavy on super chats, not ads. And like I said before, only certain people can do super chats, but everybody can do ads. So you need to let the people know that, listen, my number is big because I know I got the gift of gab. That YouTube number that you're getting right now in December, that wasn't like no regular, that's not regular things that an average Joe and an average Joe and an average Jane can do. If a person starting off, they're not even approved to do super chats. And and even beyond that, they don't even have the skill sets to say. Everybody can't be a used car salesman like you. You can, and you good. I give you your props. You good at that. So, like I said, when you show people that number the other day, I was wondering, like, hold up, bruh. Why didn't you tell them the whole story about that number? That it is super chat heavy. And I need you to retract the statement that Social Blade is not accurate. That is not true. As a matter of fact, I'll prove it to you. I want you to go to socialblade.com, right? Go to your channel at Social Blade. And I want you to scroll down to the bottom where there are graphs. You can see these graphs on screen. These are the graphs I want you to take a look at. And when you go to the graph, go to the very far right and look at the number that they have for December, the same time period that you refer to. Now I want you to look at the number of the gain of monthly views for December that Social Blade said you had. It's 2.9 million. 2.8, 2.9. The same number you said you had in your YouTube studio is the same number that Social Blade is reporting on their site. The same number, bruh. How you missed that? So you talking about Social Blade and accurate? They got the same number you saying. The monthly views gain in December is the same number. Their date's a little bit off because they stop at December 18th and you stop at December 31st. But they damn near the same number. It's 2.8 or 2.9. And then I want you to go to the next graph right up under it. The monthly gain subscribers for that month. Your YouTube studio says 36,000 subs were gained in December. Guess how much Social Blade say? 36,000. 36,000. So the same number you say coming from studios in terms of views and subs, Social Blade reports it on their channel. Same number, bruh. The same number. So you were incomplete in reporting your revenue by not telling them the breakout. Then you were wrong in terms of saying that it was wrong in terms of the numbers. The numbers are exactly the same. Number one, if you take out the the super chat amount in your overall total, that amount is going to equal to the revenue amount that Social Blade reports for you. Go down to that, like I said before, go down to in the revenue tab, go scroll down. Once you go to the revenue tab, go down, and I want you to take out the number that they show that you made for Super Chat and take the ad number, right? Once you take that ad number, go back to Social Blade and see what they ask. I bet you that number that you got for ad revenue falls pretty much close to the estimate of the number that Social Blade said you make out off of ads. Social Blades report an ad revenue number, not overall. And Sweet Pea Diaries clearly pointed that out to you. And she is correct, just like I'm correct. Social Blade as a source is solid, bruh. It ain't no debate in terms of views and subs, because you can go back and forth between your channel and also Social Blade and see that number is accurate. But they even estimate your views as well as your subs gain. If you scroll down to that graph at the bottom, you're going to see the number on the far right is identical to the number that you report on your channel, on your studio's channel. So listen, lead attorney, I'm going to give you the benefit of the doubt. Okay? I'm going to give you the benefit of the doubt in saying that you are misinformed. Well, consider yourself informed by EB2K.